선수의 경기를 지켜보도록 하죠.
Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Collar bringing another audio commentary, and I'm doing another single game that has some amazing play in it from the Pimpest playlist, and this time I'm commenting on Pusan versus FirebatHero in a Pro League game, a Sky Proleague game from 2007, I believe. And it's MBC Hero versus Samsung Kong. Pusan's playing for MBC Hero, and FirebatHero is playing for Samsung Kong here. And we see FirebatHero to the left. He is quite an infamous Terran player, I have to say. He's well known for his ceremonies after victory, and perhaps for his crying or emotional displays after defeat. Pusan is an excellent Protoss player. He's finished in the top 4 at 2 OSLs before, and so we should be seeing a good matchup here. The map is Longinus, and the game's getting started here. So yeah, this is a fairly long game. It's maybe about 40 minutes long, but I have heard it has great play in it, great micro play, so if you're interested, take a look, and stay through it. Here we have FirebatHero spawning in Teal at the 3 o'clock position. Looking pretty snazzy there with his glasses and his hair. And Pusan here in red at the 6 o'clock position. Longinus is a 3-player map. It's a fairly commonly played map. Each base starts off with a natural expansion that's fairly easy to protect. There are no ramps in this map, I believe, except for some expansions in the middle that are on-ramps. And you know, a lot of strategies are viable. Sometimes dropships are quite viable in this game because bases are fairly large and fairly difficult to defend from the air. Cheese, of course, is possible, but with the slight ease of the fairly good ease of walling in, it is kind of difficult to get the other player before they can do a wall-in, especially if the Terran can do a wall-in, rather. Here we see a pylon going within the base of Pusan and a supply depot going within the base of FirebatHero, so not expecting any early rushes based on these builds so far. FirebatHero is known for cheese play, and also, though, he is quite a good Terran player in his own right, other than his cheeses. You know, he's perhaps one of his most famous games was him beating Savior after an hour-long game, just out-surviving Savior when he, by all rights, should have lost. He lost his main base, but he beat Savior with battle cruisers in a Terran versus Zerg matchup. So, and then he danced around Savior and sort of broke Savior's spirit, and Savior perhaps has been slumping because of that the entire time since. But anyway, FirebatHero not going for a wall-in, actually. He's putting his barracks within this base, so I'm expecting him to go to factory fairly soon to be able to defend against any early game attack here. Pusan's going for his assimilator here, so fairly standard builds so far. Refinery going up for FirebatHero, so both players going for the standard Terran versus Protoss build. I'm expecting Protoss to get some Dragoons fast, and Terran to probably get Vultures or tanks relatively quickly also. We'll see if Pusan decides to go for an early expansion. That's a clear option for Protoss players also in this matchup. At this point, he might just get a Dragoon and go into an expansion as natural. And we see a Cybernetics Core going in for Pusan here. I haven't seen too much of Pusan's games. I know he's a strong Protoss player, but not one of the top players. FirebatHero for a while could be considered within like the top 3 Terran players, but he's a lot more controversial than some other top Terran players, so it's hard to call. And a second gateway going for Pusan here, so I'm expecting a dedication towards a Dragoon push here. I think I saw the Cybernetics Core spinning too, so he's probably getting range for his Dragoons. Yeah, range is being upgraded. FirebatHero is getting his factory up, so he's probably going to have enough to defend against this. And we're not seeing an expansion here for Pusan, so I'm expecting an early attack rather than a later one, sort of, with an expansion. And a Marine coming down for FirebatHero, probably just going to chase that probe away. We'll see if a second factory goes up for FirebatHero, or if he decides to do something else, perhaps an expansion, or go to Starport. Those are all possible options, I guess. Probe's going back for Pusan, and Pusan's made his first Dragoon. He's going to kill that scouting SCV. So yeah, another thing is, yes, I almost forgot this, but shout out to sc2gg.com. I've recently been put as one of the commentators, and I'm very, very happy and very honored to be placed as one of the commentators there. So please check out some of the new commentaries. That's www.sc2gg.com, and check out some of the commentators, both old and new there. Some of the more famous ones on YouTube are Diggity, Moletrap, Clazzart SC. Vilotech has a lot of videos from different English commentators and whatnot. Yeah, and look at this. It's interesting. Pusan's not mining anymore for his assimilator, and that is a sign that I think he's going to go for just probably a Nexus. He's probably going to save enough for enough minerals to get a Nexus pretty soon, and a bunker's there for FirebatHero. So I think FirebatHero is thinking about expanding here. That's probably the reason why his bunker's there on the choke point, just to help his defense here before he gets his tanks out. And three Dragoons coming in for Pusan here, so FirebatHero in a little trouble. He's probably going to lose his bunker here. The Dragoons have range upgrades, so they're ranging the bunker with the Marines. But now the first tank is out, and a bunch of SCVs there to repair there. And FirebatHero being very smart in putting his barracks right in the choke point to make it difficult for the Dragoons to come in. And the tank is doing some good micro, but FirebatHero is losing his bunker. He lost his bunker twice so far, and more Dragoons coming up for Pusan. 5 Dragoons for Pusan, so he's going to be able to do a lot of damage here. We'll see if he decides to push in even further. Second tank is up for FirebatHero. FirebatHero in a good amount of trouble, though. He's taking damage on the bunker again, and he might actually lose this barracks, which would be very bad for him because he'll break his wall. And he loses the barracks. But he does have 2 tanks there. Siege mode should be coming in fairly soon, so he won't be worried about a rush pretty soon, but he has taken some damage. I think he lost an SCV there, and now Pusan taking the opportunity to get his expansion up at its natural. So yeah, please check out sc2gg.com. Check out the new commentators there. They've been doing a lot of exciting games in the OSL and MSL finals, and now in the MBC skins matches. All sorts of great games there, so if you like English commentaries, please check them out. 2 expansions going up for Pusan, actually. He's taking his mineral only here, so he's getting a little greedy here. Perhaps hoping that he's pushed FirebatHero enough to slow him down, but FirebatHero's going on the attack here. He doesn't care. He's not afraid. And he's got 3 Vultures and 3 tanks. He's going to push those Dragoons back, and the Dragoons are running away now. The Vultures are chasing. He has Spider Mines, actually, so he opted to get Spider Mines before Siege Mode, and that's a clever idea, but he is going to lose his tank here. Without the Siege Mode, the tanks aren't that effective, but these mines will be, and the mines take out 2 Dragoons, 3 Dragoons, all the Dragoons are down, so FirebatHero is now pushing through. He still has a good sized force there, and it looks like Pusan's canceled his second expansion at the mineral only, so realizing he can't defend that successfully. And now he's putting up 2 pylons as a pylon block. That's a smart move, actually. But he is going to be contained here pretty soon, because those vultures can lay some mines and really stop him from pushing out until he gets an observatory. 1 siege tank, 2 siege tanks still alive, and I'm expecting FirebatHero to get siege mode fairly soon and be able to kill off those Dragoons. And Pusan's actually in a bit of trouble here. He lost his 5 initial Dragoons in the middle of the map, and now he only has 4 left, not enough to push out and take out these tanks and vultures. He's getting a bunch of gateways up. He's got 4 gateways, and he's trying to get a robo facility there, probably for observers. We see he's got a couple more Dragoons now. He's got 6 Dragoons. Now more SCVs coming to repair these tanks. Maybe they're going to set up a turret or something to protect against DTs. We'll see. And we see if Machine Shop's still spinning, so probably getting a siege mode right now for his siege tanks. And we don't see a second expansion. We don't see a second base yet for FirebatHero. I expect him to get it pretty soon, though, because he is in a fairly comfortable position. And now the siege mode's here. He's going to really start pounding those Dragoons, and those Dragoons are forced to rush out here and try to take out a tank, and they do successfully take out a tank. So good work by Pusan there, good micro. He's using the Zealot to absorb some of these hits from the Spider Mines. He's going to lose that Zealot, though, and lose another one. 1 tank still pounding on this pylon wall here. This pylon wall, you know, has been quite effective so far, but it is going to go down now under sustained tank fire. And 4 Dragoons left for Pusan here. We'll see when